Well, is everybody surprised at how fast January blew by? I mean, we're looking at the last week of the month already. Anyway, I am on here letting you know about the daily calendar, which is no longer a daily calendar. All the dates are there, but they're on the main calendar instead of being in a long line that was confusing and hard to read for a lot of people. I tried to take all of that into consideration because this is a tool for you guys, and if it doesn't work, then I need to modify. So I really appreciate the input that everybody has generously given me. So here's what we have now. I'm going for 2 days a week to actually post it, and I'm thinking Wednesday and Friday would be the best days. It will still be pinned in the Aberdeen group. Other groups that I share into, Hoquiam, Causey, Ocean Shores, Westport, those groups, it floats. If you come to the Aberdeen group, it's always going to be pinned to the top. And so I'll show you what I mean by that. I can't do that with this screen. So here is the post, and it does say weekly calendar, midweek, January 24th. It has a header to make it easy for you to find. It has some text. I just have some reminders that you can click a link to see the full week of the community calendar in list form. So that's what it is now. I think it's a lot easier. It doesn't have all the details and just be overwhelming for people. This is a shareable link. You could copy and paste it and put it in an email. You could put it on somebody's messenger. You could share in all kinds of ways. You could just share it based by hitting the share button and putting it on your own personal page or a group that you monitor or participate in. So there's all kinds of ways to help move the information out so that people know what's happening in our towns and surrounding areas. Clicking on this, the team up, opens the actual calendar, and this is the 985GH. There's the little branding over there, and it's saying today. So this is just one day. I have everything turned off except for meetings. So if we go back over here and we hit friendly meetings, and this is the fraternal service, and you can see it's not whited out. So that is the one that's active. So you can filter these things. If you're not interested in gaming, if you're not interested in garage sales, turn those off. You don't, or if that's the only thing you're interested in, like this, you can do that too by just hitting this little eyeball icon. Now, when I turn that off, all of them opened. This is everything that's happening for a week, and it's separated by days. So you can see each one of those. You can, when you scroll over it, a little box will open and give you more information. Or if you just say, man, I really want to hear about the yoga, I'm going to click on that. It will open up one single event and you can see all of the info. It says click for info on each one of those just because when they're up in the different Facebook groups, that takes them back and helps them find out, especially if people are just new to this calendar and operating it. There's lots of different calendars that are available. That is sub-calendars that act like files. So we kind of went over that, and that's kind of an easy thing, but that helps. It has where, it has the where. You can show on a map. So if you're going to drive there, you can load that into your phone or your little backup camera, or whatever, your navigation systems, whatever you use. But you can get that, and it will also carry the information there. So it does have the phone number, has their website, has their address right there, claim this business. So if this was your business, you could claim that, add more information to it. But let's see, so now let's go back. So going back, you could print this. So if your friend's there and you say, meet me up there, and she goes, I don't know where that is. I don't have a cell phone that I use when I drive. You can print it out. And this is the share button. So you can share it as a link, different ways. And you can absolutely, you're not going to be able to hurt this calendar. So feel free to try clicking on things and see what they do and get comfortable with it. And you know, if you're part of a group and you want your events in there, I can help you learn to load those on yourself so you don't have to wait for me or wonder if I'm going to remember, or get distracted or any of those things. But if we all work together, I think that, the more people get used to it, the more it gets embedded in different websites so that it's easier. If this one calendar is embedded into a lot of different websites, if there's a change, if a event gets delayed or changed, once that's updated on the main calendar, it's going to update everywhere. So I know that most of us have much more important things than to go monitor our calendars on our websites. And as much as we'd like to do everything, it's just too much. It's overwhelming. So hopefully this will be a tool that will help us all get more information out so that people will stay in the area and knowing that there are things to do for the family, for themselves, for kids, for elders, for everyone. It does carry like the meetings that are like elected officials meetings and school boards and things like that. It also has daily specials for a lot of the eateries, the drinking places. It has special events that are a one-time thing, things that repeat. Some people love bingo and they're just looking for bingo games. So there's a lot of these different things. And if there's a calendar that you would like to see that isn't in the sub-calendars, tell me. I mean, this is your thing. This is our thing. This is our community. So I don't get offended if you say, I mean, it was just like changing this because it wasn't working for people. If it's not working for people, it's a waste of my time, my resources, and it's still not getting the word out. And that's the big deal because we have so many people that put in so many hours doing so many great things. And if nobody knows about them, then they feel like it's a failure when nobody shows up. And really, they would have shown up if they just knew. So hopefully, we're off to a new year. We're going to keep this going. We're going to see how much people use it. And if it becomes a tool that really does serve you, it'll stay around. All right. Have a good rest of the week and get ready for Groundhog's Day. Wonder what he's going to say. Bye.